We now return to Mega March.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to another edition of Mega March, where we are going to continue our discussion of Ruby Spears characters and how they compare to their Captain N counterparts, as well as their game counterparts, just for a point of reference. In this edition, we're going to be talking about Crashman, or Clashman, depending on what region you come from. We're here today again with, of course, Coleman X, as this is his channel after all. I am Twitch from Reploid REVO, and we are also joined by Sigma, Greg, whichever one you want to call him. I'm going to call him Greg. I'm sorry.
Yeah, just Greg is fine. You're good.
You're Greg. Let's see. Now, Greg, have you seen this design for Crashman before? We sat down to do this little episode. I know the last time you said you had never seen Dr. Light, and it was quite a reaction when you did get your eyes on him. So I'm curious, what are your first impressions of Captain N Crashman?
I'm seeing a picture of it now, but prior to this, I've never seen it. So I'm just like, did they get it? Did they still like the Flash DC Comics back then? Like he looks like freaking Flash. Like what happened? Like I can see where they kind of, point of reference that like the helmet kind of, but like
the helmet is
lightning bolt ears and like the lightning bolt on his chest. Like what happened?
And he's got one of those little things to scoop up a ball and throw it for an arm.
I think it's like lacrosse or something.
Yeah, lacrosse. Thank you.
Yeah, what's this? Connecticut or the East Coast?
And he throws regular bombs, not the
looks
crash missiles.
Like the cartoon Acme like Bugs Bunny bomb.
Yeah, like a little bowling ball bomb, like with the
there you go.
What wants weapon back.
Yeah, it's true. It's just Hyper Bomb. Where's Bomb Man in this?
Yeah,
it's really confusing because they got the shape of his helmet correct, right? Like the shape of the helmet.
I'm gonna say close enough.
Yeah, like like when you try and draw
close
line,
enough.
You can't get it off.
Based on what it looks like, you could be like, yeah, all right, that good enough.
Yeah, he's still got the visor. I'll get it.
He's got like the little scoop in the back that that Shadow Man would later go on to adopt. Fine, that's cool. But yeah, they just added lightning bolts to his ears for seemingly no reason, and then gave him a lightning bolt on his chest, which, like you said, it's very reminiscent of the Flash, which I don't understand because his power is not based on speed in any way, shape, or form.
Maybe crash like to
crash into someone.
Crash,
yeah,
and then. Yeah.
That's what I would think, but that doesn't really make sense.
I'm stretching here. Come on.
I know you're definitely stretching as far as you can.
I'm putting more thought into it than they did. I'm sure.
Yeah, you definitely are. We got this episode was supposed to be produced yesterday. Just hurry up. It doesn't matter. Okay, well, what are his colors? It doesn't matter. Just pick anything.
What colors do you have?
Yeah, exactly.
30 colors.
Like, let's soak this in. So, Crashman. Crashman is known for being a nice midpoint between like red and orange. But I think they kind of applied it to the wrong layer here because he currently looks like an Oompa Loompa.
He does.
He's got like orange skin and like purple outlines on his eyes and like he's all over the place. He's a nice healthy combination of white, black, green, yellow, blue, orange, and red on his bodysuit. There's like lines drawn on him that are in red. I don't know why, but those are the colors that they decided to go with him. And yeah, instead of giving him crash bombs, as we all know, Crashman is very famous for the fact that he has no hands. He has drills for hands.
Can't open doors.
He can't open doors, but he can blow them open because the drills turn into bombs when he shoots them off. In this, they decided he's a lacrosse player.
That hurls bombs.
Drilling and demolition is often closely associated with lacrosse, as you can tell. So I can see.
Update the wiki.
Update the wiki. I can see a very clear and conscious transition. I can see where these two things are related. So I don't think there's anything absurd about it at all. I think it's completely fine. Meanwhile, in the better timeline, we're over here looking at Ruby Spears, who I'm gonna say it is kind of like a 1-to-1. I shouldn't say 1-to-1, but he's pretty close.
He looks great. He's just more detailed.
game
Well, compared
design.
to Captain N, this is a masterpiece.
Yeah, anything's better.
If you look at him, he's actually not all that bad. He pretty much matches his game design with some minor artistic liberties in the shoulder pads, and he has like a little bit of like a yellow line that goes under his chest armor in the original, but in Captain N they decided, you know what, that's just what's going to be his like stomach color, which is fine. But his drills are accurate. His helmet is accurate. His face is not half bad. He doesn't look like butt ugly like Airman. You know, he's not half bad. Yeah, it's a pretty accurate representation of Crashman. They could have done far worse. They could have turned him into a lacrosse player.
Now, why would they ever do that?
You know, it's kind of funny. In both iterations, he's still missing at least one hand.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's kind of an interesting observation. No matter, it just goes to show you, no matter what universe you're in, Crashman will never have two fully working hands.
He will never be able to clap.
He can just tink as he crashes the drill tips together.
But I mean, he's got those American muscles.
He does got them American muscles. I mean, that's a recurring theme in all Ruby Spears characters. You can see here in this one reference image, we have Magnet Man is there doing his magnet thing, and he's ripped.
Looks all disgruntled.
He looks like he's kind of like pissed off, like, I fucking hate you so much, Crashman.
It looks like he's holding dumbbells. Like the dumbbells, they couldn't like
Yeah.
animate the dumbbells. He's doing exercises.
He's playing Ring Fit Adventure.
Yeah.
Yes, I feel like he's
Magnet.
definitely magnetizing something, and I think he just does not want
North and
Crashman.
the South or whatever.
Yeah, it's just
Magnet.
like, get out of here, Crashman. You have no hands. You can't help us. Like,
I
I don't
don't
know.
popcorn. You can't do it.
Yo,
So-
Crashman, give me the remote.
If I drill it in, as long as you don't drill like the central battery, just do it like that and like toss it. You know?
I'm remembering that old comic in the Archie comics, the Short Circuit. No, it wasn't Short Circuits. It was in an actual issue where someone's like, "Can you give me a hand with this?" And he's like, "I would." And he's just holding up his drills, and there's like 3 or 4 Robot Masters in one place that don't have any hands.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah.
That's it's incredible.
I like how we're doing anything we can to just not go back to Captain N.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm starting as far away as possible.
It's like your happy place. It's like once you get to Ruby Spears, you're like, oh god, oh I've seen the outside world. Oh, it's scary.
Yeah, you made it through the darkness.
You made it through. Yeah, you got to safety. I mean, even
This is your checkpoint.
okay, but for real. Okay,
Uh-huh.
let's take a minute. I did this with Dr. Light. I feel like we owe the same for pretty much all of these.
Yeah, that's fair.
Let's
That's fair.
let's take a look at Crashman's sprite. Okay. Okay. So here's Crashman. This is what his sprite looks like. Do you see a lacrosse hook or lacrosse net, whatever it is,
Little scoop.
anywhere? This little scoop. Wasn't the scoop thingy the thing they used in like that futuristic game in Batman Beyond?
I think
Wasn't that
so.
like
I
they
think
both
so.
had like arms like that, and that was the episode with the slappers.
See, they're predicting the future again.
Oh my god, you're right. He's a robot from the future. He predicted slappers somehow. No, but like Crashman, like even on the sprite, he's got like little details, like the little power meter on the outside of Crashman's arm.
Mhm.
You know, even Ruby Spears added that. That was a nice detail. You know,
Yeah,
his
I love
bomb
those.
is clearly like a little spike. You know, when he shoots it.
It's like a drill bomb.
Yeah, even if you didn't have the drill and like you just didn't see that, it looks like a little like I don't know, shiny thing. So
Yeah.
why would you make his bomb a cartoon bomb? At least make it look like it's almost like the idea of like cool technology was just beyond Captain N, and they're
Yeah.
like, we can't. If it's a bomb, it has to look like a Bugs Bunny cartoon bomb.
They had to
can't-
stay within their realm. They couldn't
Yeah.
go further.
They can't be like, oh, it's a crash bomb. It's like a drill that drills into something and then explodes. That's too cool.
Yeah.
We gotta be more ridiculous.
We need
Man, I just now realized that the Captain N one does have a hand. I thought he had a drill on the other one for some reason.
No,
I'm
it's-
just
he's
I'm trying to I'm trying to fill in the blanks and like fix it in my head.
Your brain
And it's
is
not
like
working.
short circuiting because it's like this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong, and it's replacing the images in your head. Like, no, so
Like
here's
my head's doing Photoshop right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
It's like
You know,
please.
We're so conditioned like to make it like what we wanted to think. And I'm like, man, it's sad. We have to fill in the blanks,
Yeah.
guys.
And you know what's really what's crazy too is so here's what I'm thinking. You got Crash Man. He's got these conical shaped bombs, okay? And he runs around a lot, okay? So
Alright.
Captain N is like, well, who else runs around a lot? Football players. So we're gonna put him in like this like little arena, and like we gave him like a big upper body, so he's kind of like a football player. Like, all right, so you're running with like the running theme, I guess, of Crash Man, because he does move around a lot on the ground. But then instead of being like, well, his bombs are kind of shaped like cones. Is there another sport that uses like a ball that's kind of shaped like a cone? Maybe, perhaps some sort of ball that you throw, like how he throws, these things. Maybe something that you play. Is it football? Football? Is a football the correct thing? You could have given him football bombs, and that would have made a lot more sense.
And they're playing football in the episode.
And they're playing football in the episode. But no, they gave him a cartoon lacrosse bomb. It's like it's like they started on like the wrong detail about Crash Man to emphasize, and then drew conclusions. Like they connected the connective tissue in like the wrong way, and then like somehow landed on like lacrosse bombs, and then put it in an episode about football anyway.
It's sports anyway, though. The kids will get it.
Yeah, I'm like, just
Let's play sport ball.
if he actually shot like a football bomb, I would have been like, I get it. They look kind of like footballs, like if you squint.
I could totally get that.
But no.
But no, they were like, oh, bomb, got it.
Yes, bomb. I only know of one kind of bomb. It's a bowling ball with a fuse coming out of it.
Acme, damn you.
Oh man,
It's so freaking weird. Like it's almost like, a lot of these Captain N designs, I can't even say like I see where they got that from, or like, oh, I get where they were coming from with this. A lot of these designs are just so out there. It's like I have no idea where you drew that from. Like, what could this possibly be referencing? Did you just
what
make
if
it
I was
up?
a little kid playing like Mega Man? Like, wait a minute, that's not Crash Man. Where's his lacrosse arm?
yeah. Well, that's I mean, going into the future or past, I'm not sure. But when I was a kid, I was like, when I first played Mega Man 2, I'm like, how come Woodman doesn't have a little pizza pan as a shield? What's going on?
Makes sense. Yeah, he's got
His pizza pit is like Flipper.
Yeah. But okay, I just want to say really quick that picture I sent where someone is about, like a Kamen Rider is about to give Crash Man the football. That's Quick Man.
Wait, what?
The second picture I sent.
Oh, the guy who's giving Crash Man the foot. That's Quick Man?
That's Quick Man.
Quick Man's
What?
a damn quarterback.
He looks
He looks like a Showa Kamen Rider.
he's like a bug man.
Yeah.
How okay, hold on.
That's Cypher, dude.
Are we gonna make this like a twofer about Quick Man or something? Like, what is going
No,
on
we
here?
can't.
We can't?
Okay.
Okay.
Nope. We'll
We'll have an
we're
episode dedicated to
teasing
him.
we're teasing the next episode.
Oh my goodness. Alright, well, I'll reserve my judgments then about Quick Man. All I'm gonna say is he looks like he's made out of cricket parts, and he's like gonna fall apart any minute.
Well, they heard his name wrong. Like, oh, Crick Man.
Oh,
That's why he's playing sports.
that's the only thing I can.
Cricket.
Cricket. Oh my God, you're right. That so
Lacrosse.
Crash Man because Crash
Football players
Man.
crash into the other players.
Yeah.
But lacrosse players don't do
sense.
that, do they? Is that part of lacrosse?
Oh man.
I don't know. I'm so
I
lost.
bet you the creators are laughing their ass off right now. Like whoever made Captain N, like these guys are going like double think, like 30-minute analysis theories, and they're like, we're just doing it for a paycheck. What are these guys
Yeah,
doing?
they're literally
No,
probably like, we had like a week to make this episode, so.
We brought our kids in and just said, here, draw with your non-dominant hand.
Left-handed, you know, that's like a fun like DVD fact when you're watching it, like a little blurb pops up and it's like, fun fact, the entirety of Captain N was drawn with people's left hands.
Cold Nad's like icon like pop up right there smiling.
What did you know?
All of Captain N was drawn with people's left hands.
And by their children.
And by their
You love the
children.
cross.
I also think it's funny that in a show about video games, they still had to squeeze in a sports episode, as if like.
Well, he's the game master, not the video game
Not
master.
the sports master.
All right,
He's the master of all games.
when you
He's
said
like-
that, it just made me. It just clicked in my head. We need to have like a death match, like a video game death battle between like the Captain N, the Game Master, and Yu-Gi-Oh! King of Games.
Oh, hey, don't steal anyone's idea. don't take it. Anyone who's watching this,
Yeah.
don't steal the idea.
If you're watching this, don't do
Let's
it.
Mega March for next year.
I'll see you. That's going to be Mega March for next year. We're going to take similar characters from different franchises who claim to have the same title, and we're going to pit them against one another. That may or may not happen. This is not a promise.
It could be a 31 episode duel.
Dude,
Yes.
Exodia versus Sigma, dude, come on.
Yeah, it'd be like
One
Exodia
can't lose
versus
and
like
one can't die.
the final Sigma, or Exodia versus like Quickman's laser.
Ah,
You can't
Or
obliterate
I mean
him.
Crickman, excuse me.
Crickman. Oh
God,
my god.
We gotta reserve judgment for that next time.
Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, Crashman. If this guy's crashing the party, I don't want to be there.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave.
But Ruby Spears looks great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, leaps
Ruby,
and bounds.
I
He
can't
looks great.
overstate it enough.
Crashman is, as we've said before, he's a very faithful design, except for like the muscle syndrome that like everyone suffers from.
It looks good on him.
I think
he
it's
wears
okay. It's kind of not bad. I kind of like the way Magnet Man looks in that one image.
Yeah,
Like
not all the Robot Masters benefit from the muscle syndrome, but
Yeah.
in this case, Crashman does.
I think it's because
Yeah.
they have the chest armor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
they look
it
a little beefier.
works
They look
better.
kind of cool, a little badass. But like, when you go back to Captain N, it is a cuter cartoon. But like,
Yeah.
you're taking Mega Man, which is a cute design thing already, and then you're twisting it into this weird color barf design, and then be like, it's Crashman. It's like, all you had to do was just stick to the designs, and it would have worked, because you're taking a cute cartoon and you're kind of just translating one cute thing into another cute thing, but they didn't. They like put their own drunken spin on it, and it was just not. Just drunken shambling into the animator's room. Like, we gotta draw the cross players. He's got bombs in his arm. He got bombs in his arm. He's going across.
Different colors.
Yeah, like they ran out of red, so they're like, what other colors you got? Well, I got white and purple and yellow.
I got lime green.
It's like the story of Timmy Turner's hat. Like, Butch
Yeah,
Hartman
yeah.
was like, I ran out of blue ink, so I used pink.
Yep.
Like, that's it, and that's how it stuck. So, but like, imagine that, but if that was like the decision-making process for everything in Captain N. Like, we ran out of blank, so we did blank. And that's
Our,
we ran
our
out
artist
of
didn't show up this week, so we got the janitor.
we ran out of facts, and so we just decided to go with that, and that's what they did. But yeah, I think in Ruby Spears, because of the tone of the show, I think that you can take cute designs and kind of make them cooler, and I think it works. Not for all of them. Some of them definitely look a little ridiculous.
Yeah. Well,
in the Ruby Spears version, but not all of them are like that.
I think with Crashman especially, like, I'm pretty sure he was from a later episode, because he's got like more of the halfway between the anime eyes and the like how Mega Man's eyes are, how they're more Western.
What they
So,
did for
like,
some of the
some of them
characters.
are like that.
What they did for some of the characters is actually just make, like, they didn't have time to redesign them for Ruby Spears, so they just took them one-to-one. Like, I know we're talking about Quickman in the next one, but just for a point of reference, here's what Quickman looks like in Ruby Spears. That's just Quickman from the games. That's
Yeah.
literally just him. It's just they slapped the Ruby Spears muscles and proportions on him, and so that's why he looks the way that he does, which is a little silly because you're taking the eyes on a cartoon character that's very goofy, and then trying to slap them onto a regular humanoid character. But like I said, we'll get into that the next time when we continue Mega March. You like that segue into the closing?
I loved it.
Was that smooth?
We're a little bit stuck like a crash bomb with things to say.
It's true. Until we explode, I guarantee we're gonna hit at least one design that's gonna make us lose our minds. I can't wait to see it.
This is gonna be a hoot and holler.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be a hootenanny and a hoedown and a humdinger. We're gonna have a great old time looking at these horrible designs. Yeehaw!
Oh man. Okay. Well, thanks for coming.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I've done worse things.
Yeah. And which design is better? As if it's a question.
Yeah, as if there's any doubt. Go ahead and cast your votes down below in the comments. Let us know which Robot Master looks the best, and if anyone has some context behind that football episode, and maybe it would make this design make some minor semblance of sense, please let us know, because I am still absolutely baffled at the fact that he's called Crashman, but is somehow a lacrosse player who looks like the Flash. So if someone can shed some light on that, I'd really appreciate it.
Yeah, please let us know.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, I guess we'll see you guys next time. Take care, everybody.
Bye-bye.